So we're just here for a bit of recce, bit of an early practice run. I don't know, maybe we'll try this baby now.
Yeah, boy.
I'm pretty happy too. Maybe we'll just stick them everywhere.
Project some image on the sales of the Sydney Opera House, is that correct?
Oh no, we were just doing some photos, man.
Okay, so what kind of photos? Because they called the police actually, police are coming too.
This is one of the biggest events of the year. Why not put it on the biggest billboard Sydney has?
Plus, how this giant hot plant stunt backfired on its creator.
Money flows to the black market, not the community.
Hello, welcome to Nine.
I wanted to drive my army tank to Nine Studios, who hopefully speak with a journalist.
How can we not believe that this is an incredible plant, incredible medicine, all these uses?
Hold on, wait. We're about to head into ABC now. Last stop of the day. Companies, they cover all our stunts. You know, it's really important. Protest is a huge part of democracy, and it really needs to be defended because the government is coming in and trying to take away our freedoms.
Protests should be legal. If we can't protest things, then they're just going to have it all their way.
Yes, today's a historic day for the movement to legalise cannabis in Australia.
In Sydney this morning, cannabis plants have been placed across the city to prompt discussion around making use of the drug legal.
In 2016, I got diagnosed with stage 4 Hodgkin's lymphoma.
When I was 20 years old, I had a car accident, had a lot of injuries and body-wide chronic pain, so I had nerve damage and my pain levels were pretty bad.
And then I relapsed again in 2018.
As usual, you get put on the usual pharmaceutical medications, which were pretty shit and did a lot of damage. It just got to the point where I was literally about to die. My organs were about to shut down, my doctor didn't know what to do.
I started to use it more as medicinally. But during it all, I did start to take some oils and it was just giving me a higher quality of life.
And I had a cone and oh my God. That was the moment my life changed. Like literally that moment, that inhaling, that exhaling of the smoke and that feeling that came over me was just a moment of realisation that changed my life forever for the better and changed a lot of other people's lives as well.
The use of cannabis should not be the crime. It's the victimisation, the stigmatisation and the criminalisation that is the crime.
We do the stunts because we do what we know. Rather than handing out a pamphlet to one person who walks by, who will probably throw it away, we would rather put a bit of effort into a stunt that could reach national or global news and get us in a conversation with organisations like High Times magazine and other mainstream media outlets. Who Are We Hurting wants to push the doctors, scientists and politicians to comment on legalisation and do crossover interviews with them to convert the non-believers and reverse the stigma. We do what we do to make the most amount of impact possible, Stolk said. When we do these stunts, we try to get people to talk about the elephant in the room, which is obviously who are we hurting, and the impact of these draconian drug laws. For Stolk and Zammitt, stunts make it possible to do something highly visible to push their message in ways that do not negatively impact the public.
Stand on your feet or die on your knees. You know, we're not here to suck on the tit of the government. We're here to evict change and basically kind of contribute our support and our message out into the universe.
We change the laws by convincing the politicians that this is what we want. If nobody's going to the politicians and saying this is what we want, if all they're hearing is from the groups that are against it and they've got a lot of money to put into getting in the government's ear, telling them no, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. We need as many people putting as much effort in the other ear saying yes, do it, do it, do it, do it, so that we're louder than the no's. That's what we need. And to do that, we need people. We need an army. We need a green revolution.
And we'll be pushing the envelope until the day we die.